So I must say, we've been to a cave before, but it's nothing close to as amazing. This one is absolutely stunning.
On with the lights, and here you go.
We are Calby and Adam, and welcome to our Life Through a Lens. Okay, so we have made it to the little Karoo, Klein Karoo, here in the middle of nowhere. I don't know where the hell we are. So we've just stopped on the side of the road and it's so beautiful. Like, it's such a nice change of scenery for us.
Okay, so we've just made it to our next stop, which is in...
Oudtshoorn.
She had to say it because I can't pronounce
Try
it.
it.
Oudtshoorn.
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 And we feel like it's the ostrich capital of the world. Because we've seen ostrich everywhere.
Everything's about ostriches, but we'll get that info for you. So now we've just arrived at our accommodation, and then we've had a little walk from our car to get to our spot. So let's show you what we got.
Surprise! We are glamping! Woohoo! But guys, now this is glamping like we have never done before. You have to check this one out.
So what do you think about that?
Hey?
How
Aircon,
awesome.
a fully equipped bathroom, like, wow.
TV, fridge. It's literally, it's a hotel room in the middle of the bush.
Safari
tent.
camping.
And what's so cool about this, so those of you who have been watching us for some time now, you would have known that we have gone glamping before in Oudtshoorn. Oudtshoorn is Africa, which was also stunning.
I'll link that episode if you guys want to check that out.
We've been cleared for landing.
Okay. But yeah, it's only only 717 rand per night. So we're here for 2 nights, and we're gonna chill.
And it's for your birthday!
So what we're gonna do now, because it is nearly 4 o'clock, I think we're gonna get freshened up a bit, have a nice cold one, and then settle down to some dinner and
Glamp.
a movie. Because
We're
we
gonna
can
glamp.
watch a movie in a tent. Boom! Okay, so now we're going to leave our tent and go for a little exploring.
Today is a special day, it's Adam's birthday! Yay!
To me it's just a normal day. But we had an awesome night's sleep in our tent, and now we're leaving our tent and gonna go explore a bit of Oudtshoorn.
So the whole reason we're in Oudtshoorn is to go and see the Cango Caves, and that's where we are headed. Welcome to the Cango Caves. So let's go and grab our tickets and then we can tell you more about the Cango Caves. So we've got our tickets and now we're going to go and just grab something to drink and wait for the tour to begin at 2 o'clock. So it is 150 Rand per adult for the heritage tour. Unfortunately, the adventure tour is closed currently because of COVID, but we still get to check it out, which is freaking cool.
Well, good. A little snack before we go in the caves, just in case we get lost in the caves. You want you?
Thank you.
Thank you very
You
much.
just follow the pathway up the steps, wait for me, and I'll be there in about 2 minutes.
Perfect.
Cool.
Yay, we have just entered the Cango Caves.
Hey, we're not in the caves yet, but we've already had a couple of bats flying around. A little bit eerie.
Hopefully we'll be able to see inside, but yeah, we have just entered.
Yes, folks, the temperature inside will remain at constant 20 degrees Celsius. It doesn't matter what the summer, it's always
really,
20. The only thing that will fluctuate is the high humidity level. Where we're heading today, it's going to be about 95%.
Yo.
So should you find it difficult to breathe, pull the face mask down, because that is what we do.
Yeah.
Okay, let's quickly go have a look at our map in front, so I can explain to you what we're going to do inside. Now folks, if you have a look over to my right hand side, you now see the plan view, the map of our cave, but please keep in mind, this only shows us the one section of our cave, section that's open to us. This is actually called Cango 1. Now from the entrance, beginning of yellow, up until the end of the red, it's about 1.2 kilometers. Remember, this is not the whole cave. Beyond the red section, the cave extends for another 4.1 kilometers further into the mountain. This consists of Cangos 2, Cango 3 and Cango 4. This section is only open to scientific people, so the actual cave just over 5 kilometers long. Now folks, over to my right hand side you can see the puppet display of a diorama. It is here to explain to us that these people did live, they did stay inside the section, and we are now talking about the Khoisan or the Bushman people.
Okay guys, so now we're heading to the main cave. Let's go check it out.
The measurements, it's around about 97 meters long, 49 meters wide, and then the ceiling at the highest point, that's about 20 meters in height. Now folks, although this is the biggest one that we will see, it's not the biggest one inside the cave system. Inside the section that's only open to scientific people, believe it or not, there we do have a chamber 7 times the size of this one here. So this one apparently discovered or rediscovered by the local farmer Van Zyl on the 11th of July 1780. But folks, please realize 1780, obviously there were no lights inside, so just remain standing where you are. Focus onto that candle. Don't worry, the lights will be off for about 5 seconds, so stay where you are and have a look at the candle in front.
The lights are gonna go off. Okay, ready?
If you have a look at the candle, all that Van Zyl could have seen was just about this.
No way. Now we can go and explore, but they've put the show lights on and this place is beautiful. Oh my goodness. So we're heading to chamber number 2.
Now this is known as a completed column or a pillar. This forms when you have a stalactite growing from the ceiling down. At the same time, a stalagmite grows from the ground up, and these two eventually have joined together. This formation about 12.5 meters high, and believe it or not, this is about 270,000 years old. The oldest dated formation that we know of in the cave will be this massive curtain formation up to my right hand side. She's called the petrified weeping willow, or the willow tree if you like, and she's approximately 1.5 million years of age. So this is the so-called grandmother of the formation, weeping willow, 1.5 million years. This is said to be the most beautiful chamber we've got en route inside Cango 1. So for now, if you would like to take a few pictures, please keep your cameras handy. On with the lights, and here you go.
This is insane. Okay guys, so the guide just mentioned to us that they can't keep the lights on too long because on the, what are they called?
Formation.
On the formations, there's like an algae that's starting to eat them. So we can only literally have a few minutes and then they need to turn the lights off. Okay guys, so now we're off to chamber number 3.
Well folks, this is now obviously the third chamber of your tour, and this one is simply known as the Rainbow Room, just due to all the different colored lights. What I'm now going to do for you, I'm going to change the light. I'm going to switch off the colored light, I'll only switch to the bright white light. And folks, if you have a look at the cave floor in front, this is now more or less how the cave floor used to look like inside chamber 1, the big one, before that floor was filled up and flattened out.
Okay guys, so we're on to chamber number 4.
Right, inside this one, we're going to focus onto this lit up formation we have in front of you. Believe it or not, but this is supposed to be the bridal bed or the honeymoon bed of our cave. But that is not that important. What I would like to show you is actually how people have vandalized or they've actually broken the formation for souvenirs. And to view this, let's just move a bit closer to the formation itself. We can start off by having a look up to the right hand side, up in my torchlight. Follow the torchlight to the side, look closely. All the tips from all the stalactites are missing. They were simply broken off and taken home as souvenirs. Actually, if you can have a look up here in my torchlight, you can see people have written names on the formation as well. Yeah.
What?
Folks, believe it or not, according to the archive, the biggest group allowed into the cave happened in 1992. On one tour group like this, they had 1,184 people. How do you control crowds like that? So, this is why stuff like this happen. And this is why today we are limiting the amount of people, and this is the reason why today you can only enter the cave if accompanied by a guide, just to have better control. But I must say today people are more aware of conservation, and luckily this doesn't happen anymore.
Guys, we are on to the final chamber, chamber number 5.
If we have a look at this formation over here to my right hand side, this big one. Believe it or not, this is just one big crystal. Look what happens. Only a little bit of translucency. This one, however, cannot produce a sound. It's simply too big. It cannot vibrate that quickly. So only the thin ones, if we tap them gently, they produce some kind of a sound. Let me quickly explain to you what continues down the stairs in the front. You're going to see those lights flashing. There you go. Now this is where the adventure journey starts from. From this point, they go another 600 meters further. They have to climb up and down another 240 steps. And then they crawl through 4 tunnels.
Tiny is the actual sizes of the adventure tour, all the holes that they need to go through. So this is the post box hole that they need to climb through. Like, it's insane. Oh, and the tour guide said a woman got stuck in the caves not too long ago, about 10 years ago.
I'm stuck with that.
And she got stuck in that for 11 hours. They eventually had to get oil and rope to pull her out.
Thank you very much for your visit and enjoy the rest of your
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay, so we have just finished the tour. We are now turning back and we are heading back. So that was freaking amazing.
So I must say, we've been to a cave before, but it's nothing close to as amazing. This one is absolutely stunning. So it is quite warm in these caves. I reckon there's always a constant temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. However, when you get further in, so like where we were, humidity is 95%. So you actually feel the difference now from coming back there. That temperature just like, or the humidity just changing quickly, and you can breathe easier. So awesome.
We made it. Yeah. Check out my hair. This is what 90% humidity gets you.
95.
Oh, what is it? 95. Guys, if you're ever in this area, you have to do these caves.
Have to.
Not even if you're in this area, if you're in Western Cape, there's no doubt that you have to come here.
And I just think fantastic value for money as well. For the amount that you pay and the experience that you get and those things you see and the knowledge as well.
Yeah,
Our tour guide was awesome. Our tour guide was fantastic.
He had a few jokes, and so he's been doing this for 20 years, so he's very knowledgeable about these caves, and it's just honestly was the most amazing experience.
Without a doubt.
So guys, thank you so much for watching the Cango Caves.
Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. And until the next one.
Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.
One love.
Okay guys, so one thing when we get to accommodation, we obviously first have a walkthrough without the camera just to check everything out. And the minute we got in here, when we were getting shown our accommodation, we looked in the bathtub and found this big spider. Guys, this spider is called a bobbejaan spider, which in English means a baboon spider, and it's probably one of the most poisonous spiders. So shame one of the ground staff came and just cleared it away from us.
And yes, I cucked myself. So this morning is our last morning here in... You say?
I don't know where we are.
Oudtshoorn.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, so after us picking amazing strawberries, I have got my cup of strawberries and a cup of ice cream. And why it is in cups is because we are glamping and we do not have cutlery. The only cutlery we have is coffee cups and a spoon. These are absolutely amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. That is my word, amazing.
And then thank Ole.
Oh, so thanks to Red Berry for the berries and thanks to Ole for the ice cream.
So besides the ice cream and strawberries, what's really cool here as well, we're just chilling outside here, having a drink, having some ice cream and strawberries, and these two beautiful dogs decided to join us and they're just chilling here now. It's awesome. So we've got these dogs here. They're gonna be our protectors for the night from those bucked up spiders and snakes.
Good.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I
Sorry,
hate
I meant
it.
yes, like I agree with you.
Okay, alright. Level 2. Feels like we're going on Mario Brothers. Yes, we've made it to level 2. We're good at this game.
Do, 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 do.